The dangers of AI. Discover the ethical implications of AI and how it can shape our future. Watch now to find out more. As humanity progresses further into the 21st century, number-crunching artificial intelligence capabilities are rapidly evolving, and with them, so too are the ethical considerations to be made. From self-driving cars to virtual assistants and medical diagnostics, AI is paving the way for unprecedented leaps forward in technology. But with power comes responsibility, and with great potential comes great reliance on global regulations to ensure malicious use of AI does not come at the cost of our human rights. In this video, we'll be exploring the implications of AI on our lives, the questions of trust and data privacy that arise, and the crucial need for governments and tech companies to work together to ensure a bright, prosperous future for all. Stay tuned to learn more. Be sure to subscribe to Oracle AI so that you can stay up to date with the latest news and developments on AI and its implications. Together, let's work towards a better and brighter future for all. AI has come a long way since it was first used in mid-20th century science fiction. Now, AI is being used to build virtual assistants, self-driving cars, and medical diagnostics that can make decisions quickly and accurately without human oversight. Businesses can use AI technology to automate routine tasks, making us wonder how this will affect the workforce. On one hand, having machines take over tedious activities could lead to increased productivity for humans. But on the other hand, many jobs could disappear due to automation, making us question if our role and even our existence may become obsolete as AI advances faster than ever before. This brings us to the topic of emergent intelligence and augmenting humanity. What implications does artificial intelligence have when replacing rather than augmenting capabilities for efficiency gains? Is there more potential in trusting machine learning systems compared to traditional human-driven solutions? And what ethical considerations do we need to take into account when relying so heavily on an algorithmic future? As the world becomes more dependent on new technologies like artificial intelligence and augmenting humanity, it's important to think about the potential negative impacts. Autonomous AI systems can lead to job loss as machines take over labor-intensive roles. Automation in industries like manufacturing make processes faster and cheaper, but at what cost? Digitalization also raises worries about data privacy, surveillance technology, and algorithmic bias, which can make inequality worse. So how do we make sure that everyone has access to these technologies while still protecting our rights? AI technology raises important questions about data privacy and surveillance. As digital products and services become more common, companies are collecting huge amounts of personal information, which can be used for good or bad. For example, facial recognition technology can be used for law enforcement, but without proper oversight, it could lead to a world where machines monitor our every move. These systems can also be biased against certain groups, leading to discrimination. This means that when developing autonomous algorithms, we need to consider how it will affect people's rights and freedoms. So how do we use AI-driven solutions while still respecting individual liberty? That's a difficult question that deserves careful discussion now more than ever. What steps can be taken to ensure that AI-driven solutions are used responsibly and respect individual liberties? Leave a comment below with your answer. The use of artificial intelligence for military purposes is becoming a major worry for world leaders and tech experts. Autonomous weapon systems like drones and robotic warfare machines can reduce the cost of sending human soldiers into battle, but they raise ethical questions about the potential for causing unprecedented levels of harm. Human-machine interface technology can lead to new forms of cyber warfare, where algorithms are used to play strategic information games that put nations in competition with each other in increasingly dangerous ways. As we see advances in weaponized AI technology, it raises important moral questions about who should have control over life or death decisions. The use of biased datasets for training AI systems can lead to serious ethical issues. Predictive models based on these datasets can overemphasize certain classes and ignore others, which can introduce bias in decision-making processes like credit scoring and job recruiting algorithms. This can result in unfair outcomes like discrimination against certain groups, something we can't ignore when building AI solutions. To reduce algorithmic bias, tech researchers and businesses have implemented strategies like monitoring performance indicators, testing model accuracy, and incorporating dissent mechanisms. But more work needs to be done if we want to ensure AI without compromising fairness. So how can governments make sure we're safe from discriminatory AI technology? It's becoming more and more important to be aware of the potential risks that comes with artificial intelligence and machine learning. With new technologies like deepfake reality or virtual deception, there are real consequences for how AI can make it hard to tell the difference between fact and fiction. We need to not only think about what goes into creating these realistic videos and audio recordings, but also who is responsible if something malicious is created using this technology. How do we make sure it isn't used in unethical ways, like influencing public opinion or undermining democratic processes? As more advanced algorithms become available for everyone, it becomes even harder to keep track of where the line between reality and simulated worlds start and end, raising important questions about trustworthiness in our digital environment. So the big question is, can we really know when a picture or voice is manipulated with AI-powered tools alone? And who will be held accountable if someone uses them inappropriately? What do you think? Can we really know a picture or voice is manipulated by AI-powered tools alone? And who will be held accountable if someone uses them inappropriately? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Deepfake reality and virtual deception are becoming more and more common as algorithms become more and more advanced at creating realistic images, voices, and videos. With automated machine learning tools that enhance AI voice samples or generate photorealistic human faces with little to no effort, the potential for malicious actors is greater than ever before. This raises serious questions about how we can make sure these technologies aren't being used in the wrong way in order to manipulate public opinion or harm our democracy. Government leaders from all around the world need to work together to create regulations that will make sure AI technology is used responsibly, while still allowing it to be part of modern life, something that's already been done in some places like Europe's General Data Protection Regulation or GDPR. But this is just the beginning when it comes to dealing with all aspects of incorporating artificial intelligence into everyday life. What other steps need to be taken from ethical guidelines protecting vulnerable populations to operational standards mitigating algorithmic bias to creating global policies that are the same everywhere? Governments around the world need to start understanding the potential advantages and risks of using artificial intelligence technology in our lives. As AI systems become smarter, they can be used for advanced decision-making tasks with little or no human insight, from helping doctors diagnose disease, improving crop yields on farms through data analytics, to teaching children new languages. But what is the cost? How do we make sure that these technologies don't discriminate against certain groups or create an unequal future where robots take over humans in making decisions? To answer this question, we need to work together internationally to create global standards for responsible development and the use of powerful tools, which is already happening with measures like Europe's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR. It's important that international organizations create guidelines that focus not only on safety but also broader societal issues like autonomy, bias, and privacy when it comes to implementing AI into different areas of life. With all the possibilities that advances in artificial intelligence science is opening up, like self-driving cars and virtual assistants, how do governments create law and regulation that governs ethical usage while allowing necessary innovation without compromising humanity's well-being? The potential to change our world with AI is undeniable, but with this comes a responsibility to make sure that this technology is helping us and not harming us. We need to think about both sides of the equation. For example, self-driving cars can make our roads safer, and digital automation systems used by medical professionals can save lives faster. But these advantages come with a cost, like automation taking away certain jobs, data sets not including enough diversity, and algorithms that can invade our privacy. So we need more resources into researching how AI can help people and what measures need to be taken to protect them from irresponsible use of AI technology. As we keep embracing new technologies, there is an important debate over who should be in charge of making sure that these technologies are used responsibly. Should it be governments or should it be corporations? As AI technology advances, it raises important questions about how it will affect our lives. Autonomous AI systems can automate labor-intensive roles and make processes faster and cheaper, but they also raise worries about job loss, data privacy, surveillance technology, and algorithmic bias. Weaponized AI technology has the potential to create unprecedented levels of harm, and biased data sets can lead to discrimination. Governments around the world need to create regulations that ensure AI is used responsibly while allowing for necessary innovation, and we need to consider who should be in charge of making AI technology used ethically. Are you worried about the potential danger of AI technology and want to know more about what Elon Musk has to say about it? Watch our next video to know why Elon Musk believes AI is a dangerous technology and what we can do to ensure its use responsibly.